Hello everyone, welcome back. BogMod here. We're off to save a young child. Just get in the starting area. Nope. Oh, staff, very interesting. Call the other professor having a weapon similar to yours. Created quite an amusing trinket, haven't they? Found the latest model. Yeah, the Wiseman, I believe, had normal staff. You couldn't be. Could be what? Certainly not a mass murderer. Actually, she totally is. But that's okay. Ah! I love how she's just wandering around when she is many levels ahead of us. Let's be a little more cautious in our running around then. Oh, but I do want... Ooh, time set. Space. There's the truck. You better hurry up. Hey, guy. How many blood-curdling screams since the boy disappeared? With the sound of something falling off the cliffside and violently hitting the ground? No. Alright. She sure is, something. It makes perfect sense now. I mean, just because she didn't hear it doesn't mean the kid hasn't fallen somewhere and died a terrible death. You're coming to some conclusions there you shouldn't, Ren. Alright. Killed that killer. Off to the police academy. Chasing a butterfly. Wait, let's go get him. No! Those are horrible monsters. Sun wolves. Erg. Wait, and where did you hide that death scythe? Save him! The line is for you. Slash wolves! This troll is highly territorial. Its fighting abilities were honed in the wild. A little bit of healing. There we are. 4 dead doggos. Yay! We did it, everybody. We saved Colin. Luckily, Ren had a murder scythe of death. It's okay. Everything will be alright now. Nice people took care of all those big scary monsters for you. Even though I totally could have done it myself. And faster. Please don't cry. Sniff, sniff, hick. Wait, why are you? Aww. His little 6-year-old kid, he's crying his little heart out. I was. Aww, poor Ren. Her deep traumas. It's smart to observe. I decided I wasn't going to get involved. Why did I? Care about his. Less care about the boy directly and more deep, lingering trauma. And over here. Hey, dude. Aww. Trauma! She's cute when he sleeps. Pure and child, free from the evils of the world. Like me. His parents are on the way here down. So I read that we introduced you to them. Now, I feel like Lloyd should have a few. I mean, he's a detective, and normally comes up with some pretty clever things here. Things you're able to do. Like Tio! With the key to finding Colin. You'll be next I should call you a true genius. You're a detective. Inspiration. Ooh, even her tea etiquette. Doctoral dissertations. Okay, not what I expected. I make the world to give me whatever I want. That is my true power. What do you wish for? What? From the bottom of your heart, what do you want most? To me, you look like a lost kitten confused where she is and where she should go. Maybe you actually do know where you should go. With the SSS, if we find someone in need, we want to help them to the best of our ability. That includes you, Ren. Can't walk you all the way home. Let's give you the first boost to overcome those obstacles. How could someone like you possibly understand someone like me? You want nothing more than trust to rely on. Things work through. A ton of challenges to overcome. Yeah, lean on us. Begin your climb. Talk to your parents, kid! I mean, like, I do think Lloyd's picked up the idiot ball here. He knows, but I mean, these are things that he does know about her. One, the guy, her grandpa isn't actually a grandpa, just an associate, according to her. Which means, as far as you can tell, no parents around. 2, the Hayworths have apparently lost a child long ago. 3, she didn't want to get involved, but she found herself getting involved despite her initial reasons. 4, it even gets remarked at times that the girl has hair similar to the dad. I think there's enough there for Lloyd to be picking up on making some deductions. Given how little he went on, or I'd say he had as much to go on to figure out she was Kitty as this. The clothes are there. Why would she do that? Forget what you've done for us today. We could have. Truly, thank you. Colin? Okay. Do you know how much you made us worry? Follow me, Shikaro. This city made tons of new friends. I thought we'd hide in a big truck and all dark started to move. Butterfly chased it. Then, where's the purple girl? Purple girl? Yeah. She was so strong. She was nice and smelled nice. Purple hair just like... Yeah, there, right there. That line. What? Just who is this girl she was talking about? Tourists? Sure. You're being vague here, Lloyd. You could give them the name. Couldn't be. So we could play together again. Sleeping away. Perhaps this guard's protection. She sent her. Yeah, come on. The only reason it's not coming up is because they have this weird plan for Ren. And it's weird. As well. Oh! Now, I've actually been quite looking forward to this scene. I couldn't remember the details. It was more than 7 years ago. Terrible accident. We've killed ourselves. What? 8 years ago. Trading business. Struggling to survive across those growing cutthroat market. Risking investing in the public. Backed a very large debt. There's always caught up. No other place was safe for us. Just start out to an old friend. Stealing. Return for our daughter. Now we're able to clear out debt. Yeah, that's what the bit from the bear lawyer man, whose name for some reason escapes me randomly. Somehow I managed to pay the entire sum in just 1 year. And he found me again. Returned to my friend's estate. It was gone, burned down in a fire. Where I hadn't responded. Justin was entirely missing. Yep, so basically, he has no confirmation she's dead, but he has a good assumption to believe she is. However, given what Lloyd has been exposed to, and given how we just had an incident of a child wandering off when they shouldn't, There's a... Lloyd, you should be putting the dots together here. He's gone forever. Saying the judge her death, and what we're looking for. They even thought about suicide. But then she was pregnant. That little brother, our baby girl, would never know. Our new reason for living. Mistakes. All we're doing is living in denial. Not just denial of our grief from losing our daughter, but also in denial of our guilt. The guilt we held for the sin we had committed. So, on top of their child being missing, well, at this point, Lloyd, you have all the pieces to know their child is hiding in the closet there, and they're deeply suffering still from the loss of their child. Now, Lloyd, I want you to remember, when we started this whole little bit, you thought she was just a child and needed to be looked after and escorted around. I know to be regretted by those pangs of guilt we long tried to bury. And let go of her little hand. Because bad leaves her child behind. The guidance of God is herself that we were blessed to have Colin. Blessing our family must persevere and fight peace. Yeah, they definitely think her daughter is super dead. But, Lloyd, you as a cop, as a man of justice, and knowing their deep sorrow, need to speak up, buddy. Best way to mourn someone is to just move forward, keeping them in your heart. I hope you're right. Something I still understand. Had purple hair like mine, is that right? Our lay daughter. See, even he's putting these things together to be like, I wonder, man, that's quite the coincidence. You mean? Having to call herself. Yeah, come on, you guys. Okay, now it's more than just Lloyd should have some suspicion here. So again, could you let us know, please? Peter, give her our sincerest gratitude. Oh no, Lloyd! Oh, you're being a bad man here. Okay. You shouldn't care, Lloyd! Her grieving parents are right there! You're supposedly... You're like, we're here to look out for people! And help them however we can. Oh, this is infuriating. What's up with them? Oh, it's fine. One of my reasons for coming to Crossville is gone now. It's fine. You guys should be like, well, too bad, you're a child. Those are your parents. They think you're missing, and they think you're dead. You have no legal guardian right now. We're letting them know. Aren't they your... Yeah, they are. It's real that the average person can't understand, can't fix. No, you do, Randy. You do have a say. Oh, this is... Alright, so, you know what? Not impressed with this. I think these guys are terrible for doing it. Not as bad, though, as Lloyd and Estelle are for knowing all this, not telling the Hayworths, adopting the Hayworths' child behind the Hayworths' back. And never speaking. This is not cool. Come on. If this were literally any other runaway child situation or missing child situation, they'd tell them. And you'd expect them to tell them. Of course you're inclined to agree with Randy. We have drama and plot, but this is dumb. I'm sorry. Thank you, Detective. You're right, there have been obstacles blocking my way home. No, there's not! You can go literally talk to them right now. Must you thank you too, Ellie, Tio, and Randy. They're like, No, you should, yes, you should chase after, and you should tell her parents. Ellie, you are on the right page there. Yes, it is your Royd. You're literally the police who is trying to make the city a better place. You're just like, oh, well, there's a family grieving their missing child, and a lost child. Someone you actually think is a child, and you've just let wander off. Oh, this is terrible. Is that what your intuition is saying? It's what the plot demands, Tio, so we have to let it slide. You two. Also, yeah, what you two do. I was just talking about that. Estelle, Joshua, what do you do about Renee not telling her parents about it? Is wrong and terrible too. It's not back to but unfortunately, with a certain girl this afternoon. Probably wearing a pretty white dress. Ren, right? I knew it. Once, but she's here in Crossbell. Her parents are here. Leave her alone. What? I'm hunting you down, Missy, and you can't stop me. And then what? Keep her from her parents? You don't mean to say that Ren's embrace her, do you? Yeah, she's a year younger than Tio, who's a cop. How could she possibly? She's someone special. We met her... How long did they spend together? Like... I guess... Well, that was a weird cyberspace zone in the third game. They've known her for, I'd say, less than a month. Become part of her family. Oh. Yeah, except you know that she actually has another family that deeply cares for her, and that she is deeply cares for in turn. The full story of cells that are coming to Crossbell. It's going to be cruel getting you to open up to us, remember? Oh, so your plan's like, yes, now that we know the story of her parents, we can use that information to keep her away from her actual family. Because I've known this child for a couple weeks, at best. And now she will be mine. No. Again, if this were any other random kid, they'd be like, we must help this child get back to her family. Convince her going back to her family is the right thing. What? How do you guys know those names? Alright, so let's find out. Just you left. Estelle, I'm about to weep. I sob. Oh. Scene? I don't know what to say. She wasn't abandoned. Her parents never stopped loving her. And she was finally able to face the bittersweet truth. And her parents are deeply mourning her now. And if they had the choice to get her back, they would of course take it in a second. Involved. That's all she could do to protect herself from the cruel path she was forced onto. It was uncovering the truth. But maybe that's just it. She relies on those she'll be unable to move forward. She can. She can go back to her parents. They would be amazingly happy. Face the truth of her past. You feel the warmth, the love buried deep within it, the warmth it carries. She could overcome it. Don't worry about it. We just let a missing child wander off and keeping this vital information from grieving parents. Don't worry about it. I won't be holding back anymore. So watch out, Ren. By the way, I'm going to catch you and make you part of the... Oh. Wow. This is terrible. Like, I know a lot of people like Ren as a character, and there are aspects of Ren that I like, too. This whole bit... the fact that, like, we know about this family, these good, likable people. We know the truth about their missing, their presumed, not even, their presumed dead child. But no, we're not going to tell the parents, and I'm going to adopt their kid and make it part of my family instead. That is not cool. Not cool at all, Estelle. And they're all like, yeah, that sounds good. Now, every time we interact with the Hayworths, we have to remember the back of our mind that this little our SSS group here know that their beloved, presumed dead child is actually still alive, and the parents are still deeply guilt-ridden and grieving over it. And every time they interact, they don't tell them a damn thing. Oh, that is deeply bothersome. I mean, it's intended for the gameplay, but yeah. Her optimism to steal children is blinding. Guys, leave Ren to us. Like, not a single one of them has even broached the idea. Should we tell our parents? Thank you so much. Really. It's fine. We don't care about children much, really. I mean, look at what we do with Jonah. No, past this whole police versus braces rivalry. They're sweet bippies. You know what would deeply, deeply please me? And I know it's not going to happen. But I would love a situation where... I guess it would have to be in the... Calvard series of games, where the Hayworths finally find out that that Estelle and Joshua and the SSS knew all this for years without telling them, that their kid was actually alive in the city, could have introduced them, and they kept it from them for years, and that they flip out, like they absolutely lose their shit and don't forgive them. I would like to see that. It's not going to happen. But I would love to see that. Oh, disappointing. Deeply disappointing. Dinner. The little kingdom, the first journey. Learn about the Society Ouroboros. Final day of the anniversary festival. But everything was even more surprising. They definitely do. Send the crossbow quite yet. Secret intelligence, massive crimes to get. We got bad guys left to carve out a piece of crossbow for themselves. Hey, Rhymes. Yeah, don't worry. It's amusing that you say his parents were freaking about losing their kid. Funny story about missing children. Playing too much by my earbus. Look at a package for you. Job's done. Please be sure to avoid accidentally transporting any more lost children. Yeah, that's a fair request. Let's see here. It says from Kitty. Giving you the cards. Thank you for yesterday. I didn't intend to see the end for myself. Interesting toys there. Decided to hand these over to you instead. Have fun, us. Schwartz auction invitations. Ellie, we just went over how she's part of a secret society of unfathomable power. Oh, that's a typo. That's not how to spell were. And given how much she's outplayed Jonah, I think she can figure it out with her hacking skills. Gold leaf. Speaking of Hartman's mansion in Michelin. Ooh, we get to go to Michelin. This, I'm gonna get you guys feel like you can come along just because I can't let go of it. Oh yeah, big fancy pants people. Food, drink, and barside chats with lovely high-class ladies. Fair enough. Alright, so we're gonna do a little work, then we're gonna infiltrate the auction. Alright, cool. We're gonna call it there. So where am I at? There's certain aspects of the game that just don't gel well with me. How Ren's been treated in the game definitely is one of those. Not just how the Brights and the SSS deal with the whole her family thing, but in my experience, Ren is not a good person. She's a horrible, murderous sociopath, and she didn't so much as change. She did change. She didn't really feel regret about anything she did. She just sort of stopped doing it. Which is like, she was clearly just kind of designed as always intended to be the token villain that that swapped sides, and you never really saw them do anything bad. Just not good storytelling and I do love a lot of this, like a lot of the character stuff that they have done. I've thought have been great and fit. This, it's story driven, not character driven, is all. Anyways, if you have your own thoughts about her, let me know. I do love to read them. If you think that they should not have told her parents about that their child that they grieve for is still alive, you're probably not going to change my mind. But we'll call things there.